Hey everybody, it's Jaylee17402 and welcome back to another episode of Nancy Drew, Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and Nancy Stop Looking at the Monolith. In this episode, we're going to be talking to Taylor Sinclair because he told us to meet him in his office in the last episode. So I'm going to go to his office, which is somewhere in DC. I can't remember where. Turn to the right. Anyway, go out the door. And Taylor Sinclair's...
I don't think he'll be there at this hour.
Oh, wait, why not? Oh, it's probably because it's too late to go there now. I gotta set my clock for an earlier time. I'm gonna set it for 8 a.m. Why not? I've had to get up really early lately because of I don't know. I just had to get for various reasons. And I'm not a morning person. Let me tell you that right now. I do not like mornings.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie?
Okay, that's a little disturbing. I'm not sure I want one of your Oaxaca cookies.
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka.
Oh no!
A whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Excuse me, but I'm between cases right now, so I think I might pass. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
Good to know, I
understand
guess.
your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
That's...
I'll do
I don't
my
know.
best, but it sounds like what you really need is a new breed of police dog.
Exactly.
Don't be a modest mouse with me.
Okay.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece, there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Dinero means money.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those
Dinero.
provenance docs together.
Dinero,
was a big
dinero,
impact.
dinero, dinero,
Oh, they're
dinero.
on the up and up,
Oh,
I
it's about the
assure you.
dinero.
But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Why not today? I want to hear it.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
When you sell
Well,
a piece of
Alejandro
art, what kind of
Alejandro
commission do
does
you
not
get?
seem to be friends with
Standard,
anyone
10%.
here.
It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
Interesting to know.
I'd better get going.
See you around.
Alright, well now that's done. I guess I'll check back in with Henrik to see if there's anything that he needs. Oh, and I forgot to check off that last thing on the list that I have. go. That's the last of it. Henrik, oh Henrik. Huh. He's not here. Okay then, well I guess I'll go talk to Joanna. Whoa! Oh my god. What the heck is going on?
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Beach Hill's been hit? Oh no! Yes, I know what a police siren sounds like, thank you very much. What happened here? I don't know. Let's go talk to Joanna and see what happened.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
But I'm in between cases.
Great. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Go to it.
Well, looks like Nancy Drew is back on the case. Alright, so let's go look at the crime scene here. Hello, Mr. Paper. Let's go talk to Joanna about this paper here. Nope. Can I look at these? No, they're just all her degrees.
Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Touchy touchy.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death." Whatever that means.
What the heck in the world does that
come
mean?
Up with the glyphs for the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace.
Okay.
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
Okay, I'll do that later, but first, some questioning.
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Excuse me,
Need
I'm trying to
something?
talk to you here.
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What can I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Okay then.
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Alright, well let's go and now analyze this handprint in the lab. La 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 la. Alright, so the analysis machine is right here. Gotta turn it on first before you can open it. Put the handprint inside. Put it in there and leave it there, Nancy. Alright, now press start, and this will probably take a while. Do 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 do.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Okay, so click the compare button and match the black line up with the dotted line. And that will be our substance match. Ooh, this one looks pretty good.
That's it.
There we go. Apparently, the chemical composition of the material on the handprint is HGS. Now, if only I knew what HGS meant. Take the handprint back.
That doesn't work.
Turn it off. Luckily, there is a periodic table of elements right over here.
According to this chart, Hg stands for mercury. S stands for sulfur. So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Yes, it was, Nancy. Alright, let's go report our findings to Joanna. Come on. La.
Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Interesting.
Where would a person
I did
get
not
a
actually know
supply
that.
of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
I heard somewhere online that I actually heard about this. That's actually Latin. It means always wear underwear. Yeah, so anyways, let's go follow up on Joanna's cinnabar lead and call the place that sells cinnabar, which is, I believe, this number right here. Keep It Real Restoration, 555-6766.
You have voicemail.
Oh wait, I got a voicemail.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal
Oh,
carving.
blah blah
It's been
blah.
one of
Get to the
museum's
point.
Main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little...
Well, it's kind of already too late for that. I'm already on the
I
case.
think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0.
No, don't want to replay messages. Moving on. Alright, so 555-6766.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hello, Mr. Mac person guy.
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Mercuric sulfide? Oh, we sure do. How much do you need? First things first. What account's this for?
Actually, I didn't call to place an order. I just need some information on Beach Hill's ordering history.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June.
No,
What
sir,
about
I am
that
not.
guy? I suppose you call it a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
Last week's shipment. Because I'm pretty sure that Joanna told me that there was some kind of holdup in the system.
You're sure it was last week?
Well, that's what it says here.
Do you know who placed that order?
The initials on the order are JR.
JR as in Joanna Riggs?
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
Interesting.
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used a top-grade mercuric sulfide.
I'm sure there wasn't a problem with it, considering that it made a perfectly good handprint on a piece of paper that was used in a theft.
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Ferric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
And what do you mean by that?
Toxic?
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
Okay then. Well, ooh, we got a note here. Nancy, something has come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify that all questions can be answered based on the info available. Elsewhere in the museum, we don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens now, do we? Be back ASAP. Thanks, Henrik. Well, I guess what we're doing next episode. So, next time on JLee 17402, we're gonna be probably running through the temple puzzle thing. Alright, see you guys next time.